Can you check to see if it's...
Yeah.
Because if it is, then I just can't play Genshin. Yeah. Please. I can hear the fan. So what is it about this game that makes it so that I can't do this? That makes it so that I can't do this. That makes it so that I... Okay. There's got to be a setting in the game that I can set to make it not do it. There's got to be something. Because it's not the headset then, it's the game with this headset. Which is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever said. Yeah. Audio. Dynamic range full. Let's limit the fucking dynamic range. Alright. What about now? Still echoes? What do you mean, switch on the headset? No, it doesn't have that. The only way to shut off the mic for the headset is to flip the mic up. Like that turns it on and off, but I mean, I could just do it like this and just have nothing. Like, that's gonna be awkward as all get out. There's, and I've flipped it up into the PlayStation, like mode now too. Like, I don't understand why this game does that. Like, what is it about this game that causes a double audio problem with this headset? I don't get it. Like, and there's no setting to, like, I looked the last time. There isn't a PS5 setting. Also, like, if it's a PS5 setting, why doesn't it do it to all games then? Is it all audio or is it just they're talking? It's like when enemies talk and stuff too, right? It starts echoing. I just don't understand why it's happening with this one fucking game. The music is fine, it's just the people talking. What? Alright, game, could you... calm down all the fucking little dots and exclamation points? Thank you. Yeah. So I don't understand why this game, with this headset, and just this headset, has a double audio fucking problem. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess we could just trade headsets for today. Give me your headset and I'll give you mine. I don't understand why this game with this headset gets a double audio problem. Yeah. It's just this fucking game. None of the other games do it.
Okay, let me see your headset.
Yeah, because it wasn't plugged in, so it just said controller. Because there is a mic in the controller.
Right.
I was trying to see if it was selecting the controller, so the microphone was getting picked up by the controller and not your headset, so it was picking up both.
No, it was saying headset before.
Okay.
Same exact thing that happened the last time that I tried to stream this with that headset. So I don't know what the hell is up with it. Because if we do that same thing and look, it says the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And I even last time went in like this, and this is the hardest thing to do because it just echoes a half second after I talk. So, like, I don't know why they ever thought this was a good test, to tell the truth.
I don't know. All right, I will test this.
And this might be too low now or something, but um like I don't understand why that one headset does that. Because there's nothing in here that says anything about like the audio of the microphone in the controller might be picking up stuff as well. Also, I don't understand why it's picking up. The only thing I can think of is that it's not plugging in correctly, which is the problem I had the last time with the headset, which is why I brought it back the last time. I'll bring it back again. Like, I don't want the fucking headset if it's not going to work for all my games. This time I have the receipt, so they can't whine. I'll just take my money back and I'll go someplace else and buy a different headset. But I can't even find an answer. Like if I look it up online, there's nothing that says why it would be giving it other than like the make sure it's plugged in correctly and the dumb answers. Nobody's giving an actual technical answer, which is impossible to find on the internet actually. Good answers you can't find. Because it's just the game audio that's doubling. Like I'm not if I was doubling as well, then it would make more sense because then it's obviously a connection problem. Also, Tyson is all in on AI answers for stuff. Because this is talking about a feedback loop, but it's not a feedback loop because that would be all audio and it would keep hearing it and keep doubling it and echoing it. Like I get that it's like two mics picking it up, but what's the second mic that would be picking it up? You know what I mean? Unless plugging in that headset for some reason makes it activate the microphone in the controller, but like the microphone in the controller doesn't it none of the gameplay like plays through it except for like certain map things will play through the controller. So like if those things were doubling up that would make sense. But I can't just shut off those things too. Like I can't just turn off the sounds that come through the mic on the controller other than like I don't even think I can like the only other thing I can think of is to like shut that off. So like um Yeah, I can't even access the panel to like control the speaker in the controller. Which seems kind of funny. I should be able to. So I honestly do not know what the issue is with that headset. Um, it's a Recon 200 Gen 2. It's a wired headset. I specifically didn't take a unwired one, a Bluetooth one, because I didn't want it fighting with the other Bluetooth gear in here, like our phones and whatever your brother's using. Maybe, I don't really want to limit what people like when it becomes time for me to stream. I don't want to have to, send out the royal dictation. Nobody can use any online material while I'm, that's just dumb. Somebody came in and saw that I was ranting and left. Honestly, it's another thing that's kind of killing my joy for doing this. Anyways, might as well just kind of do stuff at this point. Hello, everybody. We're back. We're checking out the. I just want. Oh, I can't even make any. Well then. Checking in on the account. Was gonna do this. I might as well do this stuff while I'm ranting, because who the hell cares, right? So we'll do this as I talk. In case you're just joining in, for some reason I bought a new Turtle Beach headset, and whenever I try to use it for this game, it causes an echoing of the game audio, but from only this game. So if you tuned in earlier this week when you were on the wireless kitty headset, yeah, but the wireless kitty headset kind of made sense, because like then I thought maybe it was like the controller and your headset picking up audio, because they're both like Bluetooth at that point. Which is why I didn't want a headless, a cordless headset for this stuff. What are we doing? I didn't even pay attention. Does it say anywhere? I don't know. I'm just gonna bring official. Fuck it. I don't know. Sure. I don't know. What are we doing? We freezing? We here? I don't know what's going on. We vaping? I don't know. I honestly do not know. There you go. Elemental mastery. Doesn't really matter. We're just here to get as many points as possible and get the hell out after like 7 runs, right? I don't know. So if you listened to earlier this week, I streamed both the Oblivion Remaster game. Oblivion worked fine. Worked as you would think. And later, and then the next day I did Final Fantasy V, and that worked too. Like, none of these things had any problems. Oh, your headset. I don't know where the thing is for the head. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail everything probably. This is the most cooperative mode I've ever seen. Like, I didn't pay attention and read what the hell the thing was, so I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing. Because I'm having a technical glitch, and like, it's the worst feeling. I guess I'll just use this headset and then use the other headset. Well, no, I'm gonna still send the other headset back, because like, maybe I should have just been official. Was my shield the only shield that gets the But so here's the problem with buying an official PlayStation one. All the official PlayStation ones are wireless for the PS5. Because that's what I was going to do before, and they told me that they were all official. Now, this was at GameStop, where they just lie through their fucking teeth anyways to, like, sell stuff. So maybe I should just go to Target or Walmart and buy one, or just look for one online and get one that way. Because I don't really believe them that the only ones are wireless. I don't understand why they would do wireless. But I also don't want to do wireless headsets because I just don't want the docking bay or whatever it is that you need to charge them. Like, I don't want to have to worry about that nonsense with a headset. Like, I'm not a serious hardcore gamer where I need stuff like that. Okay, I'm not going to use Layla again. Who's doing damage, actually? Gaming's doing almost nothing. Farina's doing okay damage. And Venti's doing almost nothing. Yeah, Venti's damage is very low too. Okay, so I guess I gotta use my, like, big guns, so to speak. So I'll put the good bow on Fischl, and then the Skyward Harp, and then just take Fischl and stuff. Take Kaya if it's... Like, nobody was doing any damage. And, like, I'm guilty as well, but, like... I didn't think everybody was going to bring their weakest characters. 76, so it's going to take 10 times if I continue to do that. Awesome. Another event that's not really made out for, like, accounts that are just starting, I realize. So, like, if you're a just starting out account, like, this event is terrible for you. Alright, so characters. Put her back on that for right now. And she's one of our big guns, and we pay attention to what it says at the start. So, anyways, away from the headset stuff. I just don't understand why that one headset does that with this game. What did it say? Please tell me what it said. I wasn't paying attention again. And, like, nobody's picking anything. Can somebody pick something to, like, show me what the hell it is? It's vape? Okay, thank you. I don't really have any good choices for vape. And, like, nobody's picking any good choices anyways. Yeah, sure. That should work. Here we go. Like, he's the only one I have that can do this. If Candace was 90, I'd bring Candace, honestly. Candace would kind of suck solo, though. Come to think of it. But anyways, we've gotten some... we still got world bosses to do, I believe. We're going to have to do a wolf, because, like, we just need so many wolf parts. It's not even funny. I will attack anything this gal is attacking. Why is nobody plunging? Oh my god, I hate these so much. They're just so bad. They're terribly designed. The person who designed this literally should be fired. They should literally be fired from the studios. I think we should all band together and do that. Because this guy does not deserve to make content for this game. Whoever and like whoever agreed that this is okay. You know, whoever the head is that was like, yes, exactly. This is the type of content we need. Sorry guys, it's a brief time period where I just don't have any like elemental applications left. Why are they bouncing all over the place? Whatever. I shouldn't be the one hydro applying. Unless I switch to Hydro Traveler. The problem is you don't know which one it's going to be until you've already like clicked in. Like that's another like poor design choice thing. That is some crazy vapes I'm getting. All right, I have to like lock in and pay attention because like for some reason I just don't want to read the starting screen at all. Thank you for the water, dear. Melt. Okay. Ooh, is that the sweet tea? Sweet tea is really sweet. It's good though, I gotta say. Croissant. You really like it? No. You like sweet stuff? Get out of here. You know, this is an instance where this actually works out really well. Speeding up both Arlie and Skirk. That seems like it would be really beneficial. Yeah, everybody else should take the crit damage. I don't know if you need that. No, everybody else take the crit damage. I think this one will be really good for you two. And then I'll provide a shield for everybody. And my cryo app is like crazy. Yeah, this looks okay. I think I would like one other like... Yo, girl. Arlie, where are you? This plunge thing is the stupidest. This is why they should be fired. This plunge thing is the stupidest thing I've seen in a game, period. Because it always fails, because nobody freaking plunges except for like one person, which is me. Because I'm the only one that understands that you have to plunge to get rid of the shield that they had first. Nobody else has the ability to read, period. Maybe they're like me and they're just skipping it and they just never read it, period. Go nuts, guys. How did I freeze? No, that's just outside. Hey, Brian. What's up? Not much. I have a headset that every time I plug it in to play this game and stream it, it double audios the game. It doesn't double audio me, it only double audios the game. I have no clue what's going on. It's a Turtle Beach 200, Recon 200. And it's the most annoying thing that I've ever seen in my life. It only happens with Genshin. It didn't do it during Oblivion on Wednesday, because that's the headset I use. It didn't do it for Final Fantasy V that I did on Thursday. Arlie? Arlie? I don't know what's causing it. There isn't anything like I honestly don't know. I'm at a loss, and because Angie uses a Turtle Beach one as well, which is what she's saying there. And like it being a different model shouldn't really be making that much of a difference. It is one of those that has the buttons to like optimize it for like Xbox, PlayStation. But it's just the worst. Why would anyone do dire mode in this game for this? Overload. I can do overload. I can do official. My official should be pretty good. Or would Auroron be better? Or would Yanfei be better? You're gonna do official? Fine, I'll do Yanfei then. I would do Pyro Traveler if I had her. For this one, yeah, I think we'll do that. Get each of the reds. Each of the reds. Now we have to like plunge, right? I'm glad those pets go away when it's combat starts. Oh my god. Cool. Keep getting knocked out of like trying to do this. Challenge failed. That one always fails. I've seen the sickest fucking units from people be in it, and it's just always fails. Big gulps. But nobody brings fucking pyro characters. Everyone brings a Benny. You are the most useless fucking unit in this mode. Oh my god. Fanny, where's your circle? Man, I wish I played 5 stars on this account. I don't know why everybody brings Benny when it's like, come on, we need Pyro. Let's bring Benny. Is your Benny C6? No. Then why are you bringing Benny? Or why they bring like one Electro character? I'm just bitching the bitch at this point. I just don't like this mode. Why are you hitting me only? I'm at such a disadvantage because I need to like charge attack. Yeah. Yeah. Way to put your circle right in them. I feel like I'm the only one doing damage. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't doing damage. Yeah, another sub 100. The 15 star there was doing jack. I feel like nobody does anything in this mode. Like, I don't know if everyone's just in there to get the points that they get from just going through the 3 phases or something. I just don't understand what's going on. Like, it feels like nobody's trying, and it feels like nobody, like, understands that a lot of the characters only work for themselves, and, like, they don't provide buffs and stuff to others, just in general. Like, this is vape. Like, if I'm not the one with the vape thing, like, you know what? No, let's go jingling. Fuck it. Double jingling. Fuck it. Why do we need normal attack speed up? I don't know if that benefits Nouvelette, because Nouvelette is technically charge attacks, guys. I don't think it ups him. But who cares? Nobody ever got anywhere reading. It's just what the scholars want you to think. That's what them college people think. Double gigas! Double gigas, go! Need pyro application? Double gigas, gotcha! Not bad, considering. There's nobody healing Farina and us, so. Do you even have time to, like, prototype Amber? Or, like, switch gear around, is what I'm trying to say. Because, like, a prototype Amber on Yelan wouldn't have been, or, I can't even think. The lawyer, Yanfei. Probably wouldn't have been enough, but... Almost got him. I think that's kind of shit, but whatever. I honestly got to watch the numbers from Nouvellette, because I don't think this Nouvellette is a on my wife's standard. Two pyronados going is kind of funny. I was gonna say, I can't output any more damage on my character. Those not even 30k hits from Nouvellette were really helping. I don't want to shame people and their characters, but like this event is obviously made for characters who are like in the well-built category, meaning like I also don't understand why they keep doing that in the game too. It's like they understand that the people playing their game are like super casual, but then they keep putting in stuff that's not for the casual like player. Melt, you say? You have a Ganyu, do you? So we need like more cryo? Yeah, I think we need more cryo then. Right? I think so. And then I can take the thing that makes everybody... Why'd you not take the healing one? Because you're a healer? You're a shit healer. If I knew you were going to fuck off that one, I would have taken it myself to be the healer for the group. Oh, I think we got our rhythm. Oh, we had a rhythm. We had a rhythm of the night. We danced until the morning light. Oh, it was beautiful. We got a Movika that's actually good. And a Benny that's C6. And a Ganyu that's actually good. And then me. Providing a bunch of EM. Yeah, we got a little split up. Benny's putting his circle in terrible, terrible spots. It's okay. I was putting down circles and then nobody was going towards them. I was trying to stick with the Movika. And then the Ganyu, I think at that time, was doing their own thing too. That was quick. We were a good team for that. Cool. I wonder how it would be. I have a thought. Just for this. We have, how many hit points does she have with 36? And if I give her this, 34. So she only loses 2,000 hit points. All right, let's try this out. This might be a good argument for like leveling it. All right, give me melt again. This should be my last one, unless I'm like really bad. Ooh, melt. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go Layla again. I'm gonna go Layla again. No, not everybody pick Cry. Oh my fucking god. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? Yeah, well, I'm going Layla. Fuck it. I was hoping somebody would go like C6 Benny again. Well, I think this will be good again, because like energy recharge, really? Whatever. Why does it start us like that sometimes, and other times it starts us across? That's weird. Where is he? Well, we completed it at least. Yeah, Lachino seems to be pretty good. Why are they flying all over the place? I swear some of these are just impossible. Ay, ay, ay. Am I like 10 off? I think I'm like, I don't even think I'm 10 off. I think I'm 7 off. Off. Literally have to do this again for 12 points. I don't even have anybody for burning. Like, I don't really have any good Dendro. Is my Traveler on Dendro? No, my Traveler's on Hydro. Why is my Traveler on Hydro? Okay, we have Nahida. So what do I want to do? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll call it. My Kale isn't super good, but like... Kale or Giga, yep, basically. I like this Elemental Burst. Gives 800 EM to everybody. Holy crap. Now, what would have been best probably is somebody to go like Cryo or something to like probably give some kind of, I don't know, damage up, because the burning isn't going to do a ton of damage. Oh, the burning is going to kill me so quick. Oh, this is the dumbest thing. This is terrible. What a dumbass thing. Shouldn't you, like, if you're going to do this and do the burning thing, shouldn't you make everybody just immune to burn? Like, the players just immune to burn? Like, whatever. Like, it's just so dumb. Everything about this is just counterintuitive to how the game is actually played. Why do you put in pyro slimes? We're doing burning! Whatever. Maybe my instinct, so I'm going to do one more, since I won't need the points, per se. And I'm going to, like, pick an offbeat, like, character. Maybe that's what would, when people are picking, like, the characters that don't make sense, maybe they're trying to stop crap from, like, this from happening. Where it's like, we're doing burning and they give us pyro slimes, the goddamn assholes. See, this guy makes sense for burning. Why are you giving pyro slimes in the burning challenge? The pyro slimes are going to burn. Oh boy, they're going to burn. They ain't going to feel it. Sort of like burning with all those STDs. Doesn't feel burning anymore. They really expect you to only have like Kinich and Emily, and that's what people are picking for the burning challenge or something. Like, it's just crazy how bad everything is. Who cares about those little accomplishments at the end? Like, they're so meaningless too. Shove the most fire up their own ass. All right, so I want to do an experiment. Yes, experimenting. It's like our college days all over again, right? Yeah, don't show me again. No shit, I've reached my maximum. You only put 700 in, and then you still made it a 2-day wait between, like, things. I don't even understand the 2-day wait other than to stretch this out. Why didn't you just make all 700 available from the start? It's not like you introduced anything in the later days. Electrocharge. I can actually do electrocharge, though. See, the one that I wanted... Like, I actually have characters that could electrocharge fairly well. Okay, are they actually showing the enemies? Why are you bringing... It hurts. It hurts so bad that I'm just going to play Sucrose. Fuck it. Experiment done. Burn with all the burns. Yeah, obviously nobody cares. See, I know. What's the worst of these to pick? It's definitely this energy recharge one, right? I think we're all fed up. Oh, Moana, you're so indecisive. Just pick one, Moani. We all just don't care at this point. It's electrocharge and you're... Okay. Alright, I gotta laugh out of it. It can't be all bad. So, Moani, I'm really gonna try to, like, swirl your stuff. That was the idea, but this isn't gonna work well. I guess I could have picked Aoife. Speaking of which... Oh yeah, that's... This is so bad. Hey, I swirled the one I wanted to swirl, though. can still swirl the pyro. Yeah, no kidding. I do like Layla on the Jade cutter there. That was actually pretty good. Everyone's just so pissed off. Seriously? Seriously? Whatever. Oh, she has a bad artifact on too, doesn't she? Yep, challenge failed. Nobody wants to try. Literally nobody wants to try. You even get it to half health. What were they saying in the did somebody say like please pick like electro charge or something? All right. One more experiment. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can change equipment or anything like that. Oh, it's burning again. All right, so this is the experiment. So it's those things that like electro. Yeah, okay. EM doesn't really help for this, right? Do we want faster attacks then? Oh, I definitely want that. You guys can get the same thing. Okay, my experimentation is not going well, so. Cool. Don't care. Is this the dumbest thing you've ever seen? Like, just... It's nothing that the players are doing, it's just that the whole concept of a burning thing with all this EM and stuff. And we have an Emily, but because of the way multiplayer works, Emily's ability to, like, protect us from burning doesn't pass on to other characters in multiplayer. Isn't that just insane? Like, this game is so poorly designed for multiplayer, and then they just keep putting in the multiplayer stuff. Yeah, ask for Final Fantasy XIV how that philosophy with multiplayer worked before. Yeah, I've only remembered she had an arc. Why did they make the spawns all the way across the goddamn map, too? Why do they keep doing that in these challenges, too? Arena's too big. Make the arena smaller. stop putting everything. This is way too big of an arena. Way too big of an arena. I have no idea what's going on. He's ghosting so badly. Don't worry, Alkino, I'll get him. Multiplayer pain. So yeah, I'm not gonna blame everybody for like going after that thing, because the targeting in this game is really weird when it comes to stuff like that. Seriously, we're not gonna beat it though? My characters are that weak? Jesus. I guess it's a good stress test for the account too. Alright, I've had enough of this nonsense. I don't think their multiplayer is made that well. I don't know why they keep doing multiplayer like events like that. You want to do the multiplayer events where we're doing like Ninja Warrior and crap like that? Fine. Whatever. You know, no big deal. You're going to put us in where other characters, other people's builds of characters actually matter? No, thank you. So anyways, as I was saying, we got to do some stuff. Yeah, take that, Catherine. Yeah, I don't know why it says single player or co-op. I guess if you're already in a co-op match, like if I was playing with you and Brian, like we could go in together as a co-op, whereas the single player is just getting put into a pool and then co-opted with other single players, quote unquote. It is misleading and just kind of dumb in its description, too. Just say it's a multiplayer event that's going to, you know, that you can solo queue and you'll be put into a co-op match with other random people. Why is that so bad to say? Alright, so the good news is part of what I was doing was I tried out the Abyss and we got up to floor 11, no problem. So that was all good. The floor 11 was a really easy time through. I'll actually do this to show. I believe I did the little cryo team that I've been putting together for the top, and then I think I did, since it was pyro damage, I think I just did the electrocharge team on the bottom. And I believe I went with Fischl and not Auron.
おとなしくしやがれ。完成。全力攻撃だ。話が通じないならすまんすまん。ごっくん、私の意のままに。
And we like this part because, like, we can take our time with the individual enemies. And ideally, we don't want them doing that, but... Yeah, we got them to follow. Okay, we're in no rush. Yeah. Yeah. That was fairly easy. And then these are the secret source machines or whatever it is. So as long as we just kind of like distract them, we're good. Oh, Ping is. Ping is bad. To the point where it's not reading my holds. Alright, so as long as we distract it. Over here. There we go, read a hold, yay! Ooh, that hurt. Cards are different. Let's see how much that like changes what I do. Actually, I think the cards are better. This wasn't ideal, but it should be enough. And we got one of these to deal with. See how he melted, pun intended? Because it was a melt team, see? It's like Okay, you can stop doing that. She actually died from that stuff. See, I say it was no problem. I don't know what's causing my ping to go up into the hundreds. I hope I don't have to start dictating, like, make sure you're not downloading shit and stuff while I'm streaming. Oh, thanks for more water, dear. Maybe we should just kill this thing. And away it goes. Yeah, I could use a refill. Thank you very much, dear. I was patient, my man. Alright, we'll do Kaya's burst to finish that off. It's taking a little too long because I wasn't doing any stuff. Boy, Yampe, I wish you were C4 so that I could just get a shield whenever I do some of your stuff. Hello, come on. Come on, game. Stop being bag of dicks. Not a bad time on Keki.
気を捨てろ。これが海山を滅ぼし。そこだ。よっほれ。はあ、そこだ。どこにいるのか。行くぞ。黒きつば最後の警告だ。投降しろ。はっ、下がれ。くらえ。はっ、ミスイン。や、厄介なことに。ほれ。
Oh, I forgot about the wave beams. Literal wave beams. I'm kind of playing ass. A little bit of the ping. It's a little surprising. But there we go. Another easy. So yeah, this has gotten a lot easier for the account. So there's our proof in strength building for the account. I wasn't able to get too far on the 12 side though. That's going to require more, just more levels and talents and stuff like that, as we know. Yeah. Ooh. While we're on this team, though, we will go and try to kill this pig. We will go and take on the wolf, because like I said, we need a lot of wolf drops. We're probably at a point where we could be okay with wolf drops if we just use the solvents to get what we need, but... we don't really have anything else to fight, because we don't need a, how do I put it? We don't need a lot of one boss right now. We need some more Ajdaha, which kind of sucks because he's like the worst. Just an unfun fight, Ajdaha. But, so we do need a few more from him for Yanfei. Just like 1 or 2 more runs should give us what we need, especially with solvents. Honestly, with solvents, I think we have what we need. I'm just going to take a peek for the little hilly troll. He doesn't appear to be there. So let's grab this and do this challenge. Start spending some resin today. Do resin. We got the reputations to do while we talk about what we've been doing. I think with bosses like that where it shows them just absolutely melting, just really shows off what we've been doing on the account, honestly. But again, the floor 11 just being a cakewalk. Now I understand that they kind of tweaked it and it's not as like dumb as it was last time. But, you know, it's still nice to have these moments where you see that, yeah, what you've been doing did matter. You know, things are just, health bars are disappearing fairly quickly. Oh my god, don't do every fucking thing to... Just go down. Just go down. This ping is very obnoxious. Oh, nice. +2 artifacts? I mean, one of them, both of them are kind of jank, but hey, one of each type, though, from him. Nice, Wolf. Very nice. That'll do, pig. Could you imagine if this was a giant pig we were fighting all the time? Okay, that sweet tea is actually really good, and I don't know why. Maybe it just has the right sweetness or something. I don't know. It's like stupid good, though. Have I not been in here all week? Please tell me I've been in here. Oh, thanks. Thank you. All right, good. Yeah, I don't know why it's all over the place tonight. No clue. Don't know why it's all over the place tonight. You're gonna keep an eye on it now. It's been going nuts all night. Now I'll keep it. But it doesn't usually bother it. Like I said, I don't want to be a dick and like demand that people stop doing stuff when I'm... It's like not the reason I stream. You know what I mean? I don't stream to be an awesome streamer. It's like your ping doesn't go crazy when I'm out here like watching you and playing video games. You know what I mean? So I'm using up, you know, double the amount that normally is used when you're streaming. But your ping doesn't start going all over the place. I think it's them fixing stuff in the background, which is fine, but it's also obnoxious at the same time. Why is everything slashed? You're usually just fighting with a remote play, to tell the truth. Oops. Which is a whole nother thing that shouldn't be happening, but like, you know, whatever. We'll take it with grains of salt. I mean, you're trying to actually be a good streamer, so like these things are important. But like, I'm not trying to be the best of the best. I just want to put out something that's entertaining that people can listen to, that will kill some time for them while they're doing other stuff. Maybe their own Let's Playing or something. I don't know. I am not in the realm thinking that we're in competition for each other like in the old days, because it's not like the stuff isn't up somewhere where you can watch it at your leisure. Even if it's like a VOD for a little while, like if you like me and you like, say, Limbo, who's on right now, who does Genshin content as well, if you like being a part of his community, because it's a much bigger community, but you still like watching me, we're not really in competition, because you can watch him live, be a part of his community, and then you can watch my stuff later on YouTube or here, archived, and still enjoy it. So it's not like the old competition days. It's not like, you know, must-see TV where, you know, Friday and Thursday nights people were fighting for viewership and stuff like that, trying to conquer the airwaves. I know what I'm looking for, but I can't freaking find it, and it's pissing me off. Oh. And then I remember that I'm an idiot. Dante, shut up. Oh, I'm in the teapot. That's why she's yapping. I don't even think radio is the same with podcasting and stuff like that. I got asked today, it's like, hey, is the podcast of this going to be up? I'm like, no. It's like, I think Dan said something about it being automatic. So I like text him. I was like, hey, is it still automatic? Am I right? He's like, yeah, you're right. I was like, cool. Thank you. I don't have to worry about people's podcasts anymore. It just sucked if you forgot. If you forgot recording or something. I was watching somebody do a 4-star run of The Abyss. And it was fairly easy. So when The Abyss is stupid, it's stupid. And when it's easy, it's easy. Goes for the 4 stars, too. But it was one of those where they weren't using... they weren't using 5-star weapons. It was 4-star weapons only. Which I always thought was kind of weird because, like, you don't use just 4-star artifacts. If it's truly a 4-star run, it should just be 4-star artifacts, 4-star weapons. Like, you should be really crippling yourself, right? But I don't think it's actually possible to do 4 stars artifacts only. 2, the amount of artifacts you would need to keep on hand to be good 4-star artifacts would be insane with the amount of 5-star artifacts that you need as well. So I don't think it's, a big deal. But they use the battle pass weapons, which cost money. So I had this thought. I was like, is it better to pay to be 4-star only on the weapons, or is it okay to just use the 5-star weapons that you get? Meaning, like, mostly the standard banner, maybe a couple odds and ends here and there. Maybe you do a cheeky 10 pull and you actually get the weapon. What am I fucking doing? Yapping is what I'm doing. So I think that it's the equivalent of using the 4-star battle pass weapons as using the 5-star weapons. That's me. This team has actually been pretty good for him. As long as he does, like, when he goes into pissy boss mode, it's pissy boss mode. But otherwise, it's been really good. And actually, I really like the Jade Cutter on her. I didn't have to worry about getting the other weapon. God damn it, Payne. Why are you going up to 170? Holy shit. Like affecting my particle generation and stuff too. How do you people play at 100 ping normally? Let me know in the comments. Do you notice it? Is it just something you learn to deal with? Like the latency in Final Fantasy 14? Because like in 14 we always had to deal with the latency, but we just kind of got used to it after a while. I assume it's sort of the same way with like dealing with this kind of like ping issue in this game, or any game honestly. I want to switch to Benny so he's healed during this. Okay, some stuff is happening because of Ping now. Yeah, fairly easy. It's a good team for it. It's not killing in any record time. I'm not doing, you know, two slaps to kill him, but I don't think I'm in a lot of danger either. Ooh, solvent. One we need. Fairly decent geo damage. Yeah, the only thing that would have made that perfect is energy as opposed to EM. Really nice looking geo piece to begin with. If it gets energy or the other crit, it would be good. To tell the truth. Alright, I think that was one that she needed. Let's check. Nope. Buttons. My favorite thing in video games. Nope. It's the wrong one I was thinking of, but I think we got one of those. So we got 2 for the crown, and then we got 2 to bring this up to, like, 8. So far, so good. Like, she's sitting really well. She just needs more, well, she has the more. She just needs books now. So tomorrow I could do... Oh, actually, we can do it now. Yeah, why don't we do some of that? We got some condensed that I was saving for tomorrow anyways to do something like this. So might as well use it up. We'll use up a couple. What is this? This is the... It's the 2 hilly trolls and then the bastards, right? Oh, wow. I feel like I've been doing this domain a lot. Maybe it's because I have like a lot of leeway and Mondstadt characters. Nice of them to hold it just long enough so that I would get out of the ultimate animation. Damn, Aoife. Okay, so not gonna lie, everybody. When Anepa comes out, if I do get her on this account, I might do a little testing with her, but not really, like, play her. Because my main doesn't have Aoife and Auron super built together. Might be a bad reason. I should probably just level Aoife on my main to do these kind of testings, but like, I don't know. I think we'll use all 5. She has a lot of talents that need to come up, so.
自由になれ行けもう自由だ
炭になるがいい
風向きに気をつけろおっと逃がすかよ
Damn, that's really good. Like, it's just enough grouping to pull them together to really kind of wreck them with the bouncing lightning and everything. I like it a lot. It's a good little team.
周りを見張っててくれ
歌よ西となれこの剣はわかるかよく見ておけ
恨みっこを出したぞ
Oh, we got a gold. We can make 22. Perfect. Perfect. Why don't we go crown to talent? I think we got the more to do it too. Showing even more of a way of this account growing. Yay. I don't know, I've been down on stuff lately. Like, just burnout. But unlike most people who experience burnout, I'm trying to still play the game. Usually a break is what you need when you hit that point. Not this guy. Nope. He doesn't know the meaning of the word break. Probably should look it up. What are you fucking doing, game? Is the ping that bad that you can't fucking figure out how to... Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. You saw that too. It was like stuck on the gem thing for some reason, even though I was ascended as far as I could go. Right? You saw that too. Unless I got into some sub-screen that I didn't see. All right. I think we have enough. Let's see. And talent, and there we go. We got a crown. Yay! Hooray! Burst is the other thing I want to get up. It looks like I can bring it up to 6 is what that's saying. So let's do that if we have the Mora. Yep. Okay. Oh, so we can get this up to 8 with what we have, and then we could get it up to 9, and then possibly 10? Okay. But we need... Oops. We need... Yeah, we can only craft 3. That's why it wasn't allowing us to, like, craft them. Aoife, my boy, you are only 80. Your boss is the Lava Dragon statue. That's right. Lava Dragon statue. I think I was beaten with the Overload team. And beating it fairly easy with the Overload team, too. I think it was a variation, though, because I think instead of, like... It was either instead of beta or official, we were using Jingling for more pyro. Let's fight that boss twice. And then we'll pick another boss to finish off. Giggity. Then we'll start doing reputation. Lava boss is this one here, right? Yep, yep.
武器を捨てろ。法の裁きを受けてこい。話が通じないなら叩くまででしょう。影のカラスだ。ほれ短所鉄拳。よっははそこだ。はほれよっよっ断罪の名に料理の時間だよ。燃えよそこだ。はくらえよっ。
Oh, yeah. So easy they named some biscuits after it. Try these new Lava Dragon biscuits. Oh my god, they're so easy. Yeah. Boy, that sucks. It's almost good, too. Like, it's maybe worthy of leveling, but you don't really want it to dump into the defense stats. Unless you're throwing this on to be a piece for, like, Noelle. Or maybe Goro. Why, though? Kachida? I don't know. I don't know. Let's fight this boss twice.
黒き翼よ。熱々でしょ。最後の警告だ。これは必要な武力だ。
Oh.
ほれボンくらえ。よっ姿を見て。よっ動くな。せっ投降しろ。燃えよ炎よけ。そこだ。はさあほれそこだ。よっいやくらえ。影のカラスが。武器を捨てろ。料理の時間だよ。師匠の技を食らいな。トップよっ。
All right. All right, 7, so 13 to go. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. All right, another boss to kill. Too bad there wasn't a weekly that just gave like an ass load of Mora. You know, Gaming should really be one of those that we level. So I had an interesting thought. I don't know if somebody else was doing this, but watching somebody just even talk about Kaveh made me realize this. Dahlia is actually a really good friend for Kaveh. You up his speed, so he applies more dendro, gets more cores, explodes more cores. He gives a shield to help with some of that damage from the cores. Kaveh also mitigates some of the damage from the cores. You could then use him for the hydro application. You then have double hydro, so energy shouldn't be an issue for the hydro characters. And then you just need like maybe Kale, or maybe even Yao Yao to be your other dendro. And like that should be a pretty solid team for Kaveh. Not to be like a mad genius with this stuff or anything, but like I had some thoughts and that's what went through my head. I think getting him up to 90 is worth it. Or at least Final Ascension. We're doing this so slowly, but I'm trying to just make progress. Even one level a day for these guys is progress, right? Eventually you'll hit the point of no return. Oh, that's right, because he's using... Who's he using? Oh, he's using Skirk stuff, right? Isn't that Skirk? Or Scofier? He's using the Scofier stuff. So I'm able to, like, level him because I did a Scofier's quest. And got the free stuff. That's hilarious. Okay. What are the weekly boss we want? So I went in there to, like, look at skills and stuff. Yeah, we kind of got plenty of whale right now. She's actually maxed out. Globa can wait. He's a good boy. He can wait. Yeah, we need so much wolf. That's fine. Yeah, like we have enough whale to do that and do some of these as well. We have, you know, using the other part of the wolf. Using, oh, is that, oh, that is Storm Terror. Dvalin, do we do Dvalin then? She needs Dvalin. Who else uses Dvalin? Do you use Dvalin? No, you use the wolf, right? Yeah, you use the wolf. You, I don't know. Oh, Scaramouche. Oh, yes. And we need a lot of Scaramouche. That's right. Because we're doing both things on Layla. This team should work. It's not my favorite team for him, to tell the truth. Ikuzo? Your voice is better in English. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, let's come back. Let's get the proper fucking team. Because we don't want Jingling, we want Beto for the shield so that we can tell him to go fuck himself when he does stuff like that. I wish you could just change it on the fly. Just throw characters out and in as you want. Middle of the fight, who the fuck cares? Just have them come in with the same... Have them come in with the same, like, hit point percentage as they slot they're taking. Yeah, that's how now we can do this stuff too.
気を捨てろ。
お嬢様の仰せのままに。体が
Sit, boy.
投稿しろ。
炭になるがいい。
はっ。短所鉄拳。トン。はっ、ポーレ。
特進力滞在。
影のカラスが動くな。
覚悟。
全部返してやる。行くぞ。
よく見ておけ。
よっ。そこだ。
See? Just told him to go fuck himself. Because we had a shield.
弱小パンプス。
Horseplay.
触れるわけ。
Come on, game. Oh my god, this ping is really starting to fucking piss me off.
君も見届けし者だ。
Gimmick ass fight.
姿を見せよ、オーツ。
Okay. Apparently he clipped me.
武器を捨てろ。
鎮圧。
Why wouldn't it?
初装浄化。
最後の警告だ。
奮起。
答えなさい。
鎮圧。
は
What was that do? I didn't see that. Could you just retype that? I don't have anything set up for it.
トン、行くぞ。よっ。ふっ。急ごう。燃えよ。炎風の剣。ほれ。
And it wasn't light fire. It is. Ping is just pissing me off today.
犯罪の名に。
これが海山を。
ボーン。肉イン。いや、そこだ。はっ、よっ、ほれ。いや、そこだ。ほれ。そこだ。ほれ。はっ、そこだ。トン、よっ、くらえ。夜の権限。武器を捨てろ。これが必要な武力。下がれ。ふっ、そこだ。
There we go. She like refused to crit. Oh, and it's not the one I need, but I got a solvent, so we good. We good. All right, for the last little bit, I was gonna do an artifact, but that just seems kind of silly right now. So let's just do some more. Call it a day. Do our artifact run. Talk about going forward.
行くぞ。
おい、お前の勇気を見せてみろ。よく見ておけ。
動くな。よっ、ふっ。投降しろ。はっ。くらえ。そこだ。トン。くらえ。よっ、そこだ。いや。
お前は立派な
武器を捨てろ。燃えよ。
I see what the one guy that I watched that has like a constant ping of 100 is talking about like not enough time to switch to Beto to do the parry stuff. It's probably why the parry stuff didn't catch on. Like, I like doing it, but it's because I actually have decent ping usually, so it does allow me to switch in and kind of do the parry in a fairly smooth motion, which, you know, ups the fun of it quite a bit. And that's it. So if ever there was a time to want to buy the battle pass, it is now. Alright, let's artifact and we still got, yeah, let's get some leeway reputation. Are they bounties? I think they're called bounties. Let's do some bounties. Bounties. Vulnerable to Hydra and Animo. Nothing about Overload, so we'll do Overload. Ugh. What a terrible spot for him to be in. Oh. Sure you don't want to be anywhere else, my man? Oh. Okay. I'm done. Drink some sweet tea. Mmm. The hell is this? Is that literally the cutscene for approaching the chasm? I have never gotten that. So I've 100%ed the Chasm Underground. And I am just getting the cutscenes for approaching the chasm. That is kind of funny. It looks like it might be up this hill, but sorry for the coughing and stuff. I don't know what is up with my throat. What is it that we're fighting? Is a hunter or a guard? It's a guard.
行くぞ炭になるがいい動くな法の裁きを受けてこい姿を見せ短所決定食らえよっほれいやそこだほれ食らえあ下がれ厄介なことにほれ影のカラスが武器を捨てろこれは必要な武力だよっ
Teams are starting to feel pretty good, I gotta say, though. I know we've got an Overload team and an Electrocharge team, and then we've got this little Melt team going on. And we do have like a Hyper Bloom team, but it's not super great. It's not super great. Oh, that's a Hunter. Invulnerable to Electro. Could take the little Melt team.
Yeah.
You know, I think with the Jade Cutter, I think I'll probably try to get some quote-unquote sick artifacts for her. Get some crit rate and crit damage, as well as hit points in them. And energy charge, although I don't think she needs energy recharge as much as some other characters. Oh, this area. This area kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Especially for bounties. Especially for bounties. Have I not done these rocks? I don't think I've done a lot of stuff in here because I was waiting to get all the oculi because I kind of figured I'd have the oculi by now. And, because then I could put all the stones into these things, because I haven't touched these yet, because I don't want to, like, forget which one I haven't done something with. You can see the Sealy over there. They do light up the ones that you haven't put something in, so, like, it's an easy way to find out. Oh, I thought it was him. Okay, stop being stupid. This game just doesn't know when to knock it off sometimes. It's like you're just being annoying. Please stop. Oh, there he is. And he starts like that. Cool. Hey, cool, he came down.
いや
みんながそばにいてくれれば傷なんてうわ燃えろ
The hell?
料理の時間だよ。ご飯私の意のままに。
よし風邪ひくなよこれくらえ冒険だ
おっと邪魔しないで。呼びかけに応える星たちよ。
There we go. Just ran away and hid behind a rock, and he came down from his fucking, like, orbital bombardment mode. But they stay up there for freaking 2 minutes. It's like, yes, game, I get it. You're just being a bag of dicks. Okay. Troll. Vulnerable to electro again. So I guess we just stick with this team. Ah, it's the hill. Oh, another bad spot for the running around. Just another bad spot for the running around.
完成。
燃えろみんなは俺が守れ
いやそれはっはっ
くらえ
いや話が通じないなら。
おとなしくしやがる
I'm sorry, were you trying to show me game?
お前って本当にせっかちだな
Please don't make me go up again. Oh, you're gonna make me fall down. Yeah. Took me to a chest. That's kind of nice.
実に愉快だ
That's nice of it.
星のご加護は怖がらないで。
みんながそばにいてくれれば傷なんて痛まない
I might as well take this Sealy. To his home. Come on, Sealy. Your home is right here? Okay.
俺がこんな幸運に恵まれるなんて
Crap baskets. Alright. Everyone excited for the Benny skin? It looks much better than his normal one. I think it looks a lot like his normal one. But I'll agree that it does look better. Bandana is always better than goggles. Sorry, Digimon. Where am I going? There it is. And it's a Geolarlatrol, right? Yeah, there he is. Not the best spot to be fighting him.
呼びかけに応える星たちよ。星のご加護を。みんなは俺が守る。これ。師匠の技を食らいなさい。熱々でしょ。ごっつぁん。私の意のままに。こいつは。すまんすまん。
Oh my god. Okay, you done? It's gonna burst through your bullshit. Does that sound good? Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I guess when I get Benny's skin, I'll switch Jingling back to her skin for a while, too. Okay. That's all those, and then we do silk flowers, sausages, and 10 iron chunks. And then she just fades away. My god. Wait, why are there so many quests popping now? Live our lives, basically. Will you do this? Nope. They're like literally right next to each other. There you go. One of the easiest items to get. Thanks from the man. And the last one, this novel's amazing. I should do that at some point, because there is... Is there two? I know there's one achievement. I don't know if there's one for each path, though. Please don't ask next week. You probably will. Alright, it gives us a good chunk towards. I think next week will be rank 8. Aren't we 7 now? I think we're 7. Alright. You want it, you love it. It's wishing content. We're gonna wish for some Janssen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, I can't hear you. Purple. Pray for prey. Pray for not weapon. Janssen! Okay, I'll take a weapon with a character. I don't hate that. Double 4 stars I'll take anytime. Even if they're both weapons. That gives us the coveted C2. Can we get higher? I don't know. Stay tuned. I will say it is quite freeing to like not worry about the 5-star you get. Maybe a good quote-unquote challenge run is just the 50-50 run, meaning like you just roll for which banner you're going to wish on, and you just wish on that banner. Get the 5-star, cool. If you don't, you just keep wishing. Because without even trying, we've gotten some pretty nice 5 stars just kind of sitting there. Level 1. Just rage baiting everybody. Why don't you get the wishes out of them? Because that would be the 5 stars helping the account. Well, it's a dumb rule, but it's my dumb rule. Seriously, you should see the stupid rules people put on themselves. Alright, but I can only wish on this banner when the new moon is actually blue. It's like... I don't know if there's a name for like the new moon when it's twice in a month. I would assume that a new moon twice a month would happen about as regularly as a full moon twice in a month. But the moons all have names. Each full moon of each month is called something. And then the second full moon of the month is called the blue moon. Why? I don't actually know why it's called blue, but I just know that every moon has a name. The harvest moon isn't just a particularly bright moon. It's the moon of, like, I think it's October. It's either September or October. Because it's just the moon of the harvest. It's so named because they would harvest a little bit extra because they would have a little bit more light to do it by. Supposedly. I don't know how many people actually did stuff at night when the moon was full because they could see. But it's really hard to get a grasp of that kind of concept in this day and age when there's so much light pollution everywhere anyways. Pretty much you could see anywhere. And going into the woods without a light just to see how dark it is seems like a really bad idea. How is our sack greatsword? It's come to think of it, is our sack greatsword already 5? It is. So now we have another sacrificial greatsword, like building up, so to speak. That is a little interesting. So going forward, it's just more of the same right now. It's just more talent leveling, character leveling, weapon leveling, doing the big levels, the 3 big levels. character talents and weapons. We're still primarily focused on our Electrocharge and our Overload teams. Although, with the current, leaning towards Cryo, I think our little Melt team is going to be our focus, as opposed to probably the Overload, even though I just leveled Yanfei. So probably tomorrow I'll do some Layla or Kaya books. And at some point I'm going to think about just I'll do Fontaine after tomorrow. Perhaps just rolling on the standard banner to try to get some Kaya constellations. It's a really bad idea. But with no other way of getting them other than waiting for the shop, I don't want to wait 3 years to have a, C6 Kaya. So, throwing some more wishes towards the standard banner sounds really good. Especially times where the rated up characters are not anything interesting for the time being. If we get a Razor... I'm trying to think of the other ones that just wouldn't be... Razor, Dahlia... Diona or something like that. Diona just ran, but something that's just not super enticing, then maybe we look at the standard banner and go, you're our man today. And just do some pulls on that. 10 or 20. I don't think it won't wreck the account because we're not going for limited characters anyways. Not really. So, there's been a couple times where I've pulled just to see if I could get it, just to have it sitting there, but that's just my morbid stupidity. More than anything else. Yeah, because otherwise, and it's hard to have the materials to buy them anyways. I missed out on the Kaya. I was trying to save. I think I spent some of it somewhere. And spending even a little bit when you're free to play just wrecks your plans on trying to get anything. So, lesson learned. But at the same time, I don't want to have to wait the 6 months to get another crack at a Kaya constellation. Do I think I'll get Kaya constellations doing standard pulls? Not really. I have a feeling I'm going to see characters that I'm just not super interested in doing that. But since they're all there, it's a little bit more appealing sometimes than what the current banners are. The current banner is fine for the 4 stars. Because, this account could use another Jingling or two to, max her out. Why not? More Yao Yaos, sure. Pretty close to maxed out. And more Eonsets, sure. I would like to play with a C4. I only have C2 on my account, my main account, and I don't think I'm getting any others. But so that's kind of the plan, possibly going forward, is just doing some polls on the standard banner to, 1 in a million shot, get some. Oh, I did more than I thought. 1 in a million shot to get some of the characters. I have a feeling doing that I'll get more Ambers than Kaya's, though. But if we could get Lisa up to C4, then I would consider her a little bit more. Because then her burst becomes really good electro application. And then she has that nifty little thing where she lowers defense by 15. So combined with the 2, you're getting some pretty good res shred, defense shred at that point. And it might be worth it. Might be worth it at that point. Until then, she's okay at best. And like electro application on this account isn't the area that I'm worried. Especially since we found a use for SAR for this account. So, there's a SAR that needs to get leveled up at some point. There's a Lanyon for some other shenanigans, especially in the Abyss, that we can do. They've kind of gotten away from needing Geo, so until we see some, trends on the Geo side, I think I'm going to leave Noelle and Kachina alone for right now. Because when Navia came out, not really, not really when she reran, and I guess when Shalonen came out, there was some more, Geo shenanigans in the Abyss. So it was a little bit more important to have some Geo. But until, another Geo character comes out, and I don't know when that's going to be. They seem to be on a cryo kick right now. And as for rumors, the only thing I've really, heard is that the next, Archon, quote-unquote, is going to be Hydro. So, the moon goddess or whatever is going to be Hydro, which kind of makes sense. Tidal forces and stuff like that. But, and it's to, enhance all the lunar reactions, because they're all going to be Hydro-based. I don't know if that's true. It sounds plausible, but, kind of going off the first one is... the new Lunar Charged, and then the other one might be Lunar Bloom, because the deer chick we saw in the trailer there, in the little teaser, supposedly is going to be Dendro, and I could believe that somebody that's very nature connected is Dendro. That's not a... I think it would be more, it'd be really weird if she was, Cryo or Pyro. Or even Animo, because they've thrown a lot of Animo characters at us recently. Every ho-hum character from this this past cycle, the 6.x or 5.x. Are we in 5 or are we in 6? We're in 5, right? It's 5.8 coming out. And the 5.x cycle has been Animo has just been kinda. Why are we doing this? Because it was Lanyon, Mizuki, and Aoife. Aoife's had a pretty good showing on this account, yes. I am literally the only person playing him. Literally the only person. I wish I was exaggerating. Poor Aoife. It's too bad, too, because he's going to be an interesting character to have on an account with the Lunar Charge stuff, just because he enhances Electro Charge. Oh, is there a way we can smack around our characters and just see if Prototype Aoife is a decent healer? I don't expect it to be great, but his healing himself is very low. I also kind of wonder if, well, you'd still probably want like VV in that situation, though. I was gonna say you could put him on like Maiden, but like, I think you still want VV. I think you'd want to shred Electro just to do more damage that way. Especially with, like, Lunar Charge being able to crit. Yeah. And that's just because my wife was streaming during the week, and she was trying to think of, like, ways to maybe slap up Farina into said team. And you do have to think about the healing at that point. And the normal Electro Charge Taser team that I've been doing with the Aoife, like, he's fine as he is. The little bit of healing, and same with Billy's healing and damage reduction, is just enough to keep the team sustained with no problems. It's pretty easy to do even with Sucrose, but, like, with that, there's no problems. And the fact that you're getting a shielder in Enefa as well makes the sustainability of an Electrocharge team, the old Taser team, really good. That's why I use Beto's for the shield. Because Beto's shield plus Billy's damage reduction makes it so that, like, nothing really gets through. And a little bit that does chip you, then the healing from Billy will top you up. Who's Billy? Say it's the water boy. You know who he is. The guy with the name that's a little hard to say, especially for me. So I don't say it. Yeah, honestly, if I wasn't doing like a half an hour... Well, I came on a little bit late because we were eating dinner a little late. And then we had some troubles with audio and stuff like that, which still pisses me off. So we're going a little bit later. After we get done with this, we'll sign off, call it a night. But yeah, I think the account's going pretty well. It's going pretty strong. We're starting to breeze through floor 11 of the Abyss, and we're starting to make some progress. I gotta say, the team that I was using, the Layla little melt team there, well, this team, I forgot it was still on it. For some reason I thought I switched to the movement team, which I should have done. But we were also just chit-chatting. How much time before 6 minutes? I don't know, that's a long time. Do I have anything to do before that? So this little team, the first side, that cryo source engine there, they did an excellent job with. The only thing they didn't do was, like, damage. Now, that's funny to say, right? But, like, mechanically, they had it pretty well locked down. It wasn't doing anything that it wanted to do. We slowed it down to the appropriate point. We were doing decent damage, but not, like, the correct amount of damage, if that makes sense. So it took, like, 4 cycles, I think it was, to finally beat it. So it was already, like, 6:30 going into the second side. And then the second side, that woman's going to be a problem for this account. Just not doing good damage to it. Plus with all the with the cryo pyro on the first side, it was causing like a pyro problem. I was trying to use the overload team. Overload, especially in that first thing with the bats. Oh, it's rough. It is rough. Rough. Like a doggo. Rough. So I was kind of wishing I could switch up the teams a little bit. Probably could if we, you know, thought about it enough. So Varka's probably going to use these, right? I would say start farming dandelion seeds if you plan on getting Varka. I would be very surprised if he didn't use dandelion seeds. So whereas some of the stuff felt good for that side of the abyss, you know, time-wise, it wasn't going to work out. So I just kind of bailed at one point, especially after, like, really getting knocked around. And I think her going into a second phase of the, of her, you know, splitting, making the ice mirror things. Because at that point, it was... It was, I want to say she wasn't even a third of the way down hit point wise, and she was going into a second, and I was like, okay, so she's going to do this like probably another 2 times with what I'm doing right now. So I was just like, all right, that's fine, that's fine. Everybody's not 90 yet. Everybody's talents are still sitting around like 6, 7. I was like, good showing. Shows me that like we're on the right track. We just need a little bit more. And so that's what we've been trying to do. But yeah, as for teams go, this team's pretty good. Sucrose slots out with Aoife to provide either a more AoE suck 'em in type damage-wise, as opposed to the more single duo target that Aoife seems to be better suited at. Our Overload team is fairly strong. Our Melt team is fairly strong. This could be changed up by maybe getting a Gaming to be our lead attacker and using Gaming instead of even Jingling. Because then we're providing attack for him, and then we're providing enough cryo for him to melt off of it. So I think that that's going to be pretty important at some point. So getting Gaming up, he's also one of the better scaling 4-stars. So it's kind of stupid to not use Gaming when we're needing every little bit of strength in the team. This team is interesting. I think Sethos needs a lot of work. I'm starting to wonder if he's a high investment guy. I know like Slingshot is his quote unquote best weapon, but that's because everybody is looking for really cheesy excuses to put out a Sethos video. Note that I've never seen anybody do a Sethos without putting the Slingshot on him. Nobody's ever tried using like a crit bow on him, be it the Battle Pass bow, which is really good for him, the one that does the Sunseeker arrow, whatever it's called, that basically the charge attack one. I haven't seen anybody build him like as best they can. It's always like, yeah, he can use the slingshot, and then it's them doing like 30k damage per shot, and they're like, yeah, this is really good, and it's like, I mean, sure. Can we see somebody else though? I've seen some Sethos run, and they're not using slingshot. But even the majority of like the Abyss 4-star runs, if they use a Sethos, he's on Slingshot. Because it's like, yeah, it's his best bow that's free to play friendly. It's like, okay. Can I please see somebody that uses BP Welkin as their like their baseline? Or maybe what I just need is somebody who like spends but is actually a little good at the game too. Harsh words, but a lot of the people I've seen that play the game are like, you know, really good at it, but they've got the free to play mentality where it makes them superior because they free to play it. Or they, you know, spend, but they're just absolutely the worst at the game, and they use the money as a way to fix their skill issues. You know, C6 whatever will fix any problems you're having at the game. Ooh, you guys are in unison more. All right. Don't know why I did that. I'm probably gonna like be early doing stuff tomorrow on this account, so I don't have to worry so much about the capping. But anyways, did quite a bit. We got some more reputation. We got our weekly bosses done. We got that event done. We did a 10 pull. We got an Janssen. And we crowned a normal attack on Yanfei. And we looked at some other characters and made our plans. I think going forward, like I said, Layla and Kaya are going to be top priority, I guess is the best way to put it. Only because of the cryo focus that's going on. Although, probably going to have some... The hell? Did he, like, fart? Probably going to have some electrocharge focus coming soon with Anefa. So maybe getting our like electrocharge characters all set and ready would probably be best. That would be Aoife. So maybe continuing with him wouldn't be a bad idea as well. But I think Layla deserves the 90, deserves the talents up, and deserves the Jade Cutter, honestly. It's not that I want to suddenly be one of those people who's like, yeah, I main Layla. But I have been impressed with what she does. And I think she's a stronger unit than people gave her credit for. Especially when it comes to cryo application. I think people might be a little too taken by Rosaria's crit up when it's only 15% at best at her 100%. And when do you see 100% crit rate for Rosario? Well, I haven't. So I think they put a little too much into that. Although Rosaria and like Jingling doing their melt shenanigans, shenanigans is one of my favorite words, is strong. Very strong. So I see why people do that. But Layla's shield has been really good. Layla's cryo application, like I said, has just been really strong. Impressively strong. So yeah, I think she just deserves it. So we're going to level her talents, move the Jade Cutter onto her, maybe do some artifacting for her, try to get her some like really good artifacts to make her a solid damage provider for a team. I'm not expecting her to be ripping off like, 100k shots from her slugs. But, if we could get those to be the same amount as like a Jingling, so somewhere around the 30k range, I think that would be really solid for a team, period. Probably what you would want from said character. So yeah, Eva's on the block. Layla's on the block, the building block. And I think Kaya's there too. We'll continue pulling on this banner until it goes away. We'll see what we can get. I think C4 Janssen would be really nice. I don't think that's too greedy. But as it is, we've got her up to C2, so she's highly playable now. So maybe we start thinking about some teams for her. I kind of still want to do Sayu. So I think it's just kind of good that Sayu will get an attack bonus, which would up her healing and up her her damage to do swirls. And I think it would be fun. Also kind of looking for a Dory for this account. But we got a lot of damage upgrades to do on everybody anyway, so a little bit at a time. And that's the worst part, is that it's just a little bit at a time. It takes a good month and a half to see some progress sometimes. And that hurts and it's discouraging because you kind of want it a little faster because you just want to do the stuff and not just be thinking about doing the stuff. But anyways, with that, I'm going to bid you all adieu. So have a good time. Tomorrow we will continue our Final Fantasy V 4-job Fiesta run. We're towards the end of that. We've got everything we need. I think we just go in for the kill. We bring the big chainsaw and we take it to the X-Death. So until then, everybody, take care.